I'm Dan Summers, CEO of Realty eVest located in Jacksonville, Florida. We are an online real estate investment portal that offers, through general solicitation, real estate investment opportunities. Thank you for joining me in this webinar. I'm going to give you a brief 50,000-foot view of what exactly real estate crowdfunding is, where it came from, and where it's going. The bare essence of real estate crowdfunding is a grouping of investors pooling their money together, investing shoulder to shoulder in a singular or a multitude of asset classes. As you can see here, we have an individual investing in a commercial property, and we have an individual investing in 2 or 3 properties. Once again, all investing shoulder to shoulder to mitigate the risk and spread the capital over a number of real estate investments. It also gives you the opportunity to invest outside of your background or in a particular city where you're familiar or a marketplace that's hot right now. As an example, Austin, Texas. You can reside in California, Boise, Idaho, Wisconsin, New York, or Florida. It doesn't matter. It's geolocational investing. There's no restrictions where an investor lives or where an investor makes their investment. They can invest across the country. And by the way, you see me in Florida investing in Austin, Texas. Realty eVest invests in every single property it presents on its portal. Now let me take you through the real estate crowdfunding investment cycle. Once again, we have the same group of investors. We pledge capital on the site, and once the money is accumulated, it's funded into an escrow account. The escrow account now funds the acquisition of the property for the sponsor. It may be a renovation property, it may be a new development. The sponsor, or real estate entrepreneur or developer, makes monthly or quarterly payments, dividends if you will, into an escrow account. The dividends are then paid to the investors in the same frequency. So why haven't I heard of this? Frankly, it hasn't been around that long. The Jobs Act was passed in 2012. It made it possible for entrepreneurs, including real estate developers, to crowdfund their projects by raising capital in small amounts from a broad number of individuals, providing access to a much wider pool of potential investors and faster and larger deal flow. Here's the advantages. Crowdfunding enables investors a seamless process, allows investors to browse and research deals on a single platform. You can invest with as little as $5,000 and spread your capital among multiple properties versus a single investment. It's passive, hands-off investing, while still receiving the benefits of traditional investing, such as tax benefits, lower volatility and risk management by spreading the risk among a number of deals, and equally as important, or perhaps most important, more access, different asset classes, locations, size of investments, length, amount to invest, etc. The real estate crowdfunding has really exploded since its inception in 2013. There was a mere $400 million raised on the platform in 2013. 2014, it grew to $1 billion. 2015, it exploded to $2.57 billion in raised capital, and it's anticipated that the real estate crowdfunding platform will reach $150 billion, that's a B, over the next 5 years. A quick analogy of Realty eVest and our technology and REITs, how we're similar, but we're different also. It's all real estate based. Realty eVest, our company, offers single asset investments versus REITs where there's a portfolio of assets in many different locations. We offer a single location. Each one of our assets has a sponsor who manages the asset versus a REIT where there's a Wall Street group managing the asset. And by the way, those are Wall Street fees managing the asset. We offer single asset underwriting. When you go to our site, you'll see the projections, the assumptions, the rent rolls, biographies, pictures, floor plans, etc. for the single asset you'll be investing in. All the information you need to make that decision. Versus blended underwriting of 6 or 8 or 10 properties, all rolled up into a very large spreadsheet. Our process is simple and seamless versus the complicated untangling of all of the blended underwriting financials. Bottom line, with Realty eVest, you invest in an asset you like, where you like it, when you like it. You ask ourselves, why us versus traditional lending? We're always asked this question. Real estate crowdfunding offers financing to sponsors for relatively non-traditional asset classes like affordable housing or assisted living, some development, or perhaps a value-add multifamily asset. It's faster, it's easier, it's one-on-one. We're real estate experts, not bankers. We understand the process. With traditional lending, it's slow, burdensome, invasive. Oh, and by the way, did I say slow? It can take up to 3 months to receive funding. Usually requires laborious term sheets, loan commitments, board approvals, etc. Let's talk a bit about the capital stack and the different types of offerings that Realty eVest makes available to our community of investors. First is the first lien debt opportunity. First lien debt is the most secured position. Usually it includes 75% loan to value or less, making it the most comfortable position in the event of a default. Next, which we made famous, debt with profit sharing. The ability to invest in a first or second lien position ahead of the equity and secured with the asset. On top of that secured position, investors also participate in profit with the refinance or the sale of the property. And preferred equity. Least secured, but generates the highest returns. This option offers payments prior to any sponsored distributions. You can go to our site at www.realtyevest.com. Take your time and browse all of our opportunities. The registration is free. Feel free to reach out to me at 904-501-7693. I answer all my own phone calls. I answer all my emails immediately. We welcome the opportunity to talk. Thank you.